What if the world you knew was disappearing, and the only person who could save it was someone everyone feared? In The Winter of the Witch, by Katherine Arden, the final chapter of the breathtaking Winternight Trilogy, you'll enter a world where ancient magic, Russian folklore, and unforgettable courage collide. This is not just a fantasy story. It's an emotional journey about identity, sacrifice, and discovering the strength that has been inside you all along. The story follows Vasya, a young woman who has always felt different. She can see things others cannot: spirits, creatures of folklore, and the hidden forces that exist between the human world and the magical one. But after everything she has lost, Vasya is no longer running from who she is. She must finally accept her destiny. After the devastating events of the previous books, Vasya finds herself caught between two worlds. Moscow is filled with fear, suspicion, and chaos. Powerful enemies are rising, and old legends are becoming terrifyingly real. To protect the people she loves, Vasya must face impossible choices and discover what kind of person she truly wants to become. What makes this audiobook experience so special is the atmosphere. Katherine Arden's writing creates a world that feels like a forgotten fairy tale brought to life, a place covered in snow-covered forests, mysterious spirits, ancient traditions, and dangerous magic. But this story is not only about fantasy. At its heart, it is about a young woman fighting for the right to choose her own path in a world that wants to control her. The audiobook brings this magical world to another level. Every whispered legend, every moment of danger, and every emotional turning point feels more immersive when you hear the story unfold. It's the kind of listening experience that makes you forget everything around you and pulls you completely into Vasya's world. If you enjoy fantasy adventures with strong female characters, deep emotions, beautiful storytelling, and unforgettable worlds, The Winter of the Witch is an audiobook you don't want to miss. This is a story about bravery when everything seems lost, hope in the darkest moments, and the power of embracing who you truly are. So if you're looking for a fantasy audiobook that feels magical, emotional, and completely immersive, start listening to The Winter of the Witch by Katherine Arden today. Listen to the full audiobook,